What's up, guys? I am back with another video, and this is a special one. Today I'm going to cross 30,000 miles. As you can see, I will zoom in right there. I'll get that all on camera, and it's going to talk a lot about how the car has held up. It's been 1 year and 5 months since I've got the car, and oh, there's my cappuccino. As you can see, I am actually outside of One Duke Coffee here in Baltimore. It's a great spot. But I'm going to talk about how the car is held up, anything that's gone wrong with the car. And then I'm also going to talk about just some features that I didn't think that I would love, that I do love, and maybe some improvements that BMW can make or things that you can consider if you're thinking about buying this car. But man, I'm just going to tell you right now, I love this thing. I'm so excited to make this video. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy it. 2024 BMW M340. Best daily driver on the market that has not changed. And I'm so stoked to talk to you guys about it. There's the BMW outside the coffee shop in all its glory. All right, guys, in true BMW fashion, Sport Plus mode, we are going to burst through 30,000 miles. Here we go. There it is. 30,000 miles, man. Best car ever. Only one thing has gone wrong with this car in the 1 year and 5 months and 30,000 miles that I have driven it. And that is the heated steering wheel. It didn't work when I got it from the factory. They swapped out a few things, and I'll touch on that in the section where I talk about the quality of the car. But essentially, they changed the wheel, they changed the a couple different components in the car, and it still doesn't work. And so I wonder if this is just a flaw with this year's model. If you guys have experienced this in your BMWs and you have solved it and you've got the heated steering wheel to get hot like it should, please comment and let me know. I will literally drive this car anywhere to have that problem fixed. I live in the Northeast, it's pretty cold, and I really want the heated steering wheel to work, but for some reason, it just does not work in this car. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Outside of the heated steering wheel, nothing else has gone wrong with the car. I do get my oil change once every 4,000 to 5,000 miles. I'm not a car guy. I don't know if that's overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I plan on driving this car forever. So I'm okay making a small upfront investment if it means that it will extend the life of my car. I do get my car regularly serviced at the service intervals that BMW recommends. So those oil changes are of course free. But in between, I pay a mechanic to change my oil, and I supply him with the oil filter and the oil as well. So, you know, I want the car to last a long time, and I'm okay paying that price. It's been about $450 for that, but that's it. That's all I've really spent on the car in terms of maintenance, and, you know, nothing else is going wrong and it's under warranty. So build quality is what I'm going to talk about next. But in terms of maintenance and reliability, this car has been flawless, perfect. You really can't have anything to complain about. By the way, everybody always asks when they get into my car, how do I look so good? What is this push button right here? And that is actually the seat ejector button. So if you're sitting in my car and you push this button, you are going to get projectile launched out of the seat.
Man, this car can do all kind of things, man. Want to see?
Okay, so first place I'm going to start with for quality is actually the wheel. And you'll notice that I still have a pretty matte steering wheel here. If I get kind of close to the leather, you'll notice that it's not really that shiny. Now, I take really good care of the steering wheel. I love the matte finish and that kind of matte sheen that you get, if that even makes sense. But I wash my hands before I get in the car. I don't come in with like lotion or anything greasy on my hands, and you'll notice the wheel still looks brand new. It still looks matte. Now, I did have this wheel change, and that goes back to one thing. The only thing that's gone wrong with this car is that the heated steering wheel didn't work when I got it from the factory. It like just wouldn't get hot, and they found a fault code. They replaced not only the steering wheel, but they replaced some sensor in the wheel. I think it has something to do with the button, and they replaced some unit behind here too. Now, the new steering wheel really doesn't get hot either. It's like the same problem. So I don't know if this is an M340 problem from 2024. So if you had this issue and you resolved it, please, I am begging you, let me know, because it's one of the biggest bummers that the heated steering wheel doesn't really work in this car. But this wheel is basically 1 year old. So there you have some perspective on how it looks after a year if you keep your hands nice and clean. On to the center console, you can see that the center console looks nice and clean as well, and there's no dings or scuffs or anything like that. It's a really good quality center console, and I can't really do this because I'm holding the phone with both hands, but if I try to like rattle it, you really don't hear a lot of creaks. You might get some here because it's plastic there, but for the most part, I mean, this thing is built really solid. It's a great system, and I like that they didn't use piano black here. They gave it this nice matte black finish, so it always looks just really like chic, if you will. We've got a little bit of gloss black here, but again, everything looks really nice. There's no fading or peeling or anything here. Even on this wood trim, it all looks really good. Dashboard up here looks good. Overall, this is just a very solid product. Even if I kind of move to the steering wheel here and looking at this area, looking at these buttons, they're all very tactile. They have a good click, good feel. Can kind of tell just from that right there. The knurling on this wheel, this scroll wheel, is really nice. You've got similar knurling here on the volume knob. So the quality is really good in this car. It's held up exceptionally well. I'll even get up here to show you the dash a little bit more, maybe zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see the quality. And here are the leather seats. As you can see, they are in really good condition. My driver's side seat is a little shiny, and I do clean this regularly. I use ColourLock products, and I'll leave a link in the description. I'm not sponsored or anything, but the seats are very well held up. Like, there's no cracks or fading or anything like that. The only thing is it's a little shiny, but again, I sit in this every day, right? 30,000 miles worth of sitting. All things considered, it's pretty good. The driver's side seat is not as shiny because people aren't sitting in this car as much. So that makes a lot of sense. The back seats, though, are actually still perfectly matte because really very few times has anyone sat back there. And I'll show you what the back seats look like too. Okay, and here are the back seats. And you can see we've got a really good matte texture to these seats. They've held up really well. The only person who really sits back here is Mocha. Some of you guys remember him from my last video, but he is the sole passenger in the back seat, and he's done a great job. He's kept these seats very clean. But you can see here, we've got really good quality leather. The matte sheen has held up very well, and this car still smells like a new car, by the way. So when I get into the car, I still get a whiff of that new car smell, which is really nice. Here's the back of my seat, of course. Solid build. Everything looks really good. So everything is held up well. There's no question about that. Last thing I'll show you here is the door panel. So the first thing you'll notice is that it looks very nice. Everything's held up well, but the stitching, if we get closer, has also held up really well. And if I get closer to the buttons, you'll see everything there looks really good. Everything down here looks good. No scuffs or anything. So yeah, it's held up very well on the interior. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and even subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me, and it would help this video circulate more and help more people. Also, I plan on making this video like every year, so if you do sub, you'll get to be a part of that journey with me in the car, and I would love to have you. And I don't know how many miles I'm going to rack up on this car, but I'd love to have you for every mile of the way. Okay, so things that could be improved on this car. Number one, the heated steering wheel. It's got to be better. It's completely ineffective. It doesn't get hot. It doesn't get warm. It's not even lukewarm. It's just, I don't understand what BMW was thinking when they made this. Again, if you've made it this far and you know how to solve this problem, or you know a dealership that would look into it, please let me know. I will do anything. So that's number one. Number two would be that the voice command system in this car is like painfully slow. I think it's the chip they use is probably so outdated. But like if you ask it for anything, like if I hit the button for the voice command and say, hey, roll down the window, I'm not kidding, it takes like 30 seconds to do that. And you might think, oh, that's not that long of a time. Just sit there and count out 30 seconds, like 1, 2, 3. You know, it's like such a ridiculous amount of time for a simple command. That's got to be improved. The last thing I will say should be improved is the CarPlay connection, but I had a 15 Pro Max. There were a lot of times where I'd get in the car and it would take like 30 seconds to a minute for it to actually connect. Like I'd have to drive out of my neighborhood before CarPlay connected, and that was kind of annoying, especially in a car that's this expensive. However, I have the 17 Pro Max now, and that's what I'm filming on, by the way, and the connection is way better, maybe because it's got Bluetooth 6, but the connection now pretty much is instant, so that problem has been solved. But for people who have older iPhones, I do think CarPlay could have a stronger connection, so I think BMW should work on that as well. But honestly, that's it. The car drives great. It's super reliable, and I have literally zero complaints outside of that. So those are like pretty minor grievances at the end of the day. One thing you're probably wondering too is how futuristic is this car? How future-proof is the technology? And so far in a year and a half, the tech in this car is amazing. It's held up so well. And a lot of it is because of this widescreen display you get. It looks so good. The resolution is great. And because it's a widescreen, the best part about it is you can have 3 columns of widgets now. This makes the car look really futuristic and future-proof. And I love that because when you get tech in a car, it kind of can also outdate the car. It works both ways. But with Apple CarPlay and BMW's widescreen display, it keeps the tech feeling new, feeling fresh, and that's one of the best parts about this car, honestly. And it's all thanks to that huge BMW curved display that you get. You'll see here with my widget stack, this is just one. You can have 5 widgets in each stack. And I just got the basics, so I've got the date, the time, and the weather. But I'll show you another widget stack, which I think is pretty charming, actually, and I really enjoy having this in my car. You'll notice that the middle and the right column changed, and I've got these 2 photo albums on shuffle. So the middle one is from my trip to Monaco. That is the Oceanographic Museum. And then on the right, I've got my photos from Nice, France. This is my Europe trip I did this summer, and it looks really cool. It's just very personalized to have in your car. My passengers love it. They like seeing, the travel pictures that I have and just how nice it looks on this high resolution display. So again, when we look at everything after a year and a half, 30,000 miles, everything is just held up so well. The maintenance and the reliability have been fantastic. The build quality is fantastic, and the tech is future-proof, and that is fantastic as well. Okay, that was just super nice, actually. A guy in a Mustang just pulled by and complimented my car. He said he really liked it, and he just was like, I don't know. He just had a lot of nice things to say about the car. That's him actually right there. But that was like super nice. That kind of just made my day, and that was just like an organic moment and kind of coincidental that I'm recording a video on the car. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple BMW accessories that I got, and these are really sweet. And the first one is actually the key fob, and I'm going to flip the camera around here and I'll show you that, and then I'll show you another one that's even cooler. Here's a closer look at the BMW key fob, and you can see here it's all leather. It looks great. It feels great. This is a year and a half old, and it still looks brand new. It's such a quality product, and it's got a couple really neat features. The first one is M Sport stitching. So you can see right here, we've got the M Sport colors stitched in. It's a really nice touch, and it just makes a key fob even that more special and personalized. And on the back, we've got Doc Shaw, and I opted to have it in silver so that it matches the BMW logo. Also, there I am right there in case you're wondering if it was me or a ghost recording this video, Halloween. But awesome product, super high quality. It feels great in the hand. And also, the other thing is that it doesn't slide out of your pocket because it's made out of leather, so there's a little bit more friction. It's not just sliding out like a plastic key would. And the second product involves breaking and entering into my car. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. And we will go to the glove box. And you can see what slides out. It is the BMW booklet for your license and registration and any other sensitive documents that you might have. This is such a cool product. I got this off of Etsy too, and I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But we've got the logo front and center. It's a really nice booklet where you can put all your sensitive documents and information related to your car in there. And I've also got my license plate number on here with the Johns Hopkins logo. That's where I went to university, so I have a special license plate for that. And yeah, it's awesome. It comes in handy really well, and it's just a nice little, personal touch that really no one is going to know about but you. It's just going to kind of sit secretly in your glove box, and yeah, it's a really nice touch to have in the car. Guys, and here is the exterior. I'm a little bummed because it's not sunny right now. It's going to be cloudy for like the next week. So I don't know if I'll have a good opportunity to get the sunlight shining on this Dravit Grey color, because that's when the bronze really comes out in the paint. But you can see it looks really nice and shiny, and it's held up really well. I got the entire car ceramic coated, and I got the rear bumper and the front bumper PPF'd, and I'll show you a close-up of what that looks like in just a second. But overall, the car externally has held up in fantastic shape. We get a little closer here to this front bumper. Again, I got PPF on this, and this has held up really, really well. No problems whatsoever. Kind of get around. Go a little closer to the logo area. Come back, you can see the shine from the ceramic coating. Overall looks really good. Love the front end, by the way, super menacing. Just looks tough when this thing pulls up with those menacing headlights behind you. Okay, now we're at the rear, and you can see it looks great here too. Really no problems at all. Looks shiny, no dents or scratches or anything. It just looks beautiful. Here's a close-up of the rims and wheel too. I've got the floating center caps. Looks really cool when you drive down the street because they stay upright the whole time. But the rims look great as well. And yeah, overall the exterior looks fantastic. I am going to put some B-roll footage for what the car looks like in the sunlight, because you got to see that Dravit Grey come to life. This just does not do it justice. It's the best paint color that BMW makes. So I thought it would be really cool to show you what the vibes are in this car at night, and they're immaculate. Spoiler alert. It's such a wide screen like I talked about in the last video, but the joy of driving this car after 30,000 miles has not gone away at all. It's still such a fun car to drive, and I get the same amount of joy getting in here and using Apple Maps on this huge screen as I did from the first day that I got it. And now with iOS 26, we also get widgets. And like I was saying earlier, because it's such a wide screen, you get 3 widgets in the car, or 3 columns of widgets. But overall, like, it's just so nice to be here at night. And I'm gonna show you that the car has not lost any speed in just a second once we get out of the city. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. 1 year, 30,000 miles, and I love the car just as much as the first day I got it. Everything works great, and I got no complaints. It's the best money I ever spent. So I'll keep making these videos routinely, and we'll see how long the car goes and for how many years we'll be on this journey together. But just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.